think without further ado, we'll bring Bryan Tarpley up here, who's going to discuss Python, the Python course next semester. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being such great students.
Hey, everybody. I will try to make this quick. I am super excited about teaching next semester's Programming for Humanists class, which will all be about programming in Python within the context of the digital humanities. So Python is a procedural language. And unlike some of the languages you've been learning about this semester, like XML for describing data, XSLT for transforming data, Markdown, and HTML for presenting that data, right? A procedural language allows you to do all of those things kind of at once. It's kind of like having your own factory floor, and you get to make all these little machines that take all kinds of data and process them and spit them out in whatever way you can possibly imagine. So my goal with this class, right, is to give you the foundations of Python so that by the end of the semester, it's going to feel like second nature for you to encounter a typical digital humanities task, and then to be able to like pull open a text editor, write a quick 30-line Python script, and save yourself hours of time, right, by automating those tasks. So what kinds of tasks are we talking about here, right? As I was thinking about this, I kind of decided that they fall generally under three different categories. The first is what I call kind of like the dirty work of the digital humanities. So a lot of the time you will encounter a data set and it comes to you in the form of like a folder, and within that folder are all these subfolders, and in each of those subfolders are like 20 or 30 files, each one representing like a page image or text or something like that. And a lot of the time you spend hours and hours of your time just doing simple things like moving files around and renaming them and copying, pasting contents from one file to another, etc. And what I would like to teach you how to do very easily in Python is just to automate all of that so that it saves you time, and it's also something that's reproducible so that the next time you encounter a big task like that, you've already got a script written that does something very similar, and you can just change a few variables and get it done. The other kind of task that I'm going to be teaching you how to do in this class is actually producing digital humanities data. So you're going to be able to take a text or a series of texts, and you're going to be equipped with the skills to produce things like topic models or word frequency analyses, or authorship attribution, things like that, things that you can kind of use to make arguments in your own scholarship. The last kind of thing I'll be teaching you, the last kind of task I'll be teaching you how to do with Python involves presenting that data. So you should, by the end of the semester, be able to produce data visualizations, things like word clouds or dendrograms or things like that. And then finally, you'll be able to present data in the form of like a dynamic web page, right? A Python-powered web app that you yourself write, right? So that people can actually come to a website, click on links, and then behind the scenes, your Python code is deciding what to display to the user, right? So all of this might seem a little bit intimidating, but let me reassure you that the way that I've structured this course is that for the first 4 courses, we're going to be moving at what may seem like a snail's pace, because I'm going to be hammering in very simple Python concepts, things like variables, functions, classes, libraries, all the different kinds of loops and if statements and things. So we're basically going to be spending 8 hours together at the beginning of this class, just getting those foundations down so that when it comes time to do something that sounds super complicated, like producing a topic model, right, it'll feel like second nature for you to just import this library, run it, compile your data, run a few functions on it, and then spit out the results.